Alrighty, hello everyone. So in this video, I would like to introduce you to the Z copy feature, which is a very powerful technique for making copies of existing shapes and have them modified into the various different layers of choice. So let's work through a couple of examples and you'll get the intention behind utilizing this particular feature. So on display here, I have my overall board geometry outline visible, and I want to use this as a starting point for creating my route keep-in, which is an essential constraint that we typically have in designs to make sure that our copper features don't go beyond our board geometry. So I would create that route keep-in by first going to this edit drop down here, selecting Z copy, making sure I pick my new class and subclass to be the route keep-in and all, and then have this contracted by 0.5 millimeters. And then my fine filter, make sure that I have shapes identified. So then when I select this board geometry outline, you can see here that in the orange, I have the route keep-in that's been created for me in a very quick and easy fashion here. Okay, so now moving on to the second example here, I want to make a copy of one of my existing shapes, which is currently highlighted here in yellow, and have that expanded and created on one of my internal planes, say here inner one. So to do so, I would go once again to the edit drop down, select Z copy. In my options, I would select the new subclass and class of choice. So this will be etch and then inner one. I have the option of actually making this also a dynamic shape, right? And specifying if I want to copy over any of the voids and also the net name as well. So let's select both of these and expand it by say 1.5 millimeters. And then in my fine filter, I have shapes identified, and I would simply just go ahead and click that particular shape of interest, right click done, and let's see what the outcome here was. So in my visibility pane, I turn off my ground, turn on my inner layer, and you can see that the identical shape has been expanded by 1 millimeters, and it's been pasted on my inner one layer. And of course, since I'm expanding beyond the route keep-in, I do have a DRC that popped up. And so let's do a quick and easy fix to this. And what we can do is just simply highlight the same shape here and do a right click and contract. And let's bring it down from its existing dimensions to say 1 millimeter smaller in all directions. And you can see here that it now matches what I had as my previous starting shape. So right click and done. And there it is.